Hey ladies, today I'm going to show you guys how to take your frontal from looking like this, lifting, to actually looking like you just stepped out of your stylist's seat. Sort of. This tutorial is definitely beginner friendly. I'm no professional. I just started learning about frontals and how to install them, so I wanted to come on camera and do this with you guys. This is my first time uninstalling and then reinstalling a frontal. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into the video. Okay, so before we officially get started with the process, I'm going to go through a couple of things that I'm going to be using. Of course, you'll see them throughout the video, but I figured why not go ahead and throw them in the intro now. I have a towel. Obviously, this towel is a clean, dirty towel because I've used it for the same process like this similar before. So you want to use a towel. You don't really want to use a napkin or maybe a like tissue or anything like that because that might rub off with when you're trying to get the glue off and the cap, and then it might get stuck into the lace and the knots, and you don't want that. That's a whole other thing that I don't know how to do, so we're not gonna do that. Obviously, you're gonna need a comb, some type of comb. You're gonna need alcohol. I have alcohol somewhere, and that's all we're going to use. That's all we're gonna need for the removal process. As far as reapplying the frontal, we're gonna go with the flow or with the punches. This is a sew-in, a frontal sew-in. So obviously, and I think with all frontals, whether you get a sew-in or quick rebonding type of situation, they sew the frontal to the last track at the top. So you should be okay. I should be okay. This is like my first time doing this, so I hope that I'm okay. But yeah, so I watched a couple videos and I've done this process. Well, I've applied a frontal wig by myself before, so hopefully this isn't too bad. And like I said, hopefully if it is, y'all learn from my mistakes. Okay. Hey, what's up guys? So I wanted to show the alcohol that I'm going to be using, but the first step, or the first thing that I did, was try to comb back as much as the baby hairs, as much as the flyaways as possible. Yes, I did use a little Got2b spray, but that's just because, you know, we're finessing the game, right? So anyways, I'm taking that towel with some of that alcohol and I'm just rotating between, you know, pushing the baby hairs, the flyaways back as I'm loosening up some of the strands with the alcohol and the rag, and I'm just trying to get everything out of the way as far as like that extra glue and that cap to help start lifting the frontal. Alright, so I wanted to just point out something really quick. If it's something weird on the lens, like a white dot or something, I don't know. But anyway, so let me just point out. Do y'all see this? 1, 2, 3, 4. All of that comes from just like when something really isn't installed properly. Either not, like I said, I'm not a professional, so let me not say installed properly, but not, I don't know the words. Prior to this, I did not break out. I seen everything my stylist used, or the person who did my hair. I seen all of the products that they used, and all the products that they used are products that I used when I did my hair. Got2b spray, the glue that I'm about to use to reapply the frontal. I've used all of that before, and I've never had like breakouts. So I don't know. Anyway, so I just wanted to go in and PSA that just be careful out here, man. Alright, so back to the project at hand. I am just taking that glue with that towel and I'm slowly lifting the lace back like little by little, and I'm rubbing the cap. So Really what that is, it's not just glue, it's the cap attached to the lace. So you want to remove all of that, like all of that has to be removed. So that's what I'm about to do now until I basically remove all of the cap, all of the glue, all of the lace. I'm gonna peel it back a little bit. You want to try to, if you can, keep the cap attached to your hair just to protect your hair back there. You know, it's not going to be protecting your edges because that's what we're wiping off. Well, at least that's the case for me. So if you can save the cap, save the cap. If you cannot save the cap, then sis, finesse. That's all I could tell you. I'm just showing you guys like how much of a mess it really is. Like, this process is really a mess. Like, once that cap sticks to that glue and that lace, it just gets crazy. So here you see that's after I've peeled the top off, the top layer back. You can see all the bumps. This is ridiculous. But you can also see the cap rolled up a little bit. So what I'm doing is just basically cutting off that rolled up piece of the cap because I don't want that to be seen or visible underneath the lace. So you're still trying to keep it flat, as flat as possible. You're just trying to make it more seamless, like a fresh install, I guess, right? So I'm going back and I am cleaning that lace on the front part, just so I could get if any piece of the cap, had got stuck to one of the strands of the hair. I'm just trying to really get that off. And then you're gonna see me, you're not gonna see it, but it's gonna be another towel that I grab and I wet that towel with water, and then I just use that also to help remove some of the glue that is stuck to the hair, and also because I am going to go in with my hot comb in a little bit, and obviously you don't want to use a hot comb right after you use alcohol. So I go in with a towel with just water and I rub the hairline as well. Now I'm about to apply the glue, but before I apply the glue, I want to clean my forehead with some alcohol. Prior to that, I actually used my skincare, my Murad clear skin something cleanser or whatever on my bumps. I don't know, but anyway, so as you can see, I'm using the Bold Hold Active. I think it's the same thing that the stylist used on my hair. But anyway, I am using that, I think I did only 2 or 3 layers because, like I said, as you can see, my skin already isn't in the best shape from this install, so I didn't want to clog my pores any more, than they already were. And then I'm probably only going to keep this in for like another week because I do need to clear up that. And I'm letting it dry before I do the second layer. I think I only did 2 layers for the whole install. And yeah, you're gonna let that dry clear. You're gonna do your second, you're gonna let your second coat dry clear, and then I just pulled the lace as tight as I can without ripping it, without stretching it too much. I pulled it as hard as I could. and I slowly apply. Now, like I keep saying, I'm gonna keep saying it, I am not a professional, I'm not a professional, I'm not a professional, but I did my best. I finessed the game, you know what I'm saying? So, and this isn't like a fresh frontal. This is something this is the frontal I bought to her, obviously. But she bleached it, she plucked it, so all of the work was done by her. And I'm not really expert when it comes to like bleaching. Well, I'm okay with bleaching, but like the whole cutting and tweezing and stuff, she did all of that. So I have no control on how crazy the baby hairs look. So that's probably why. I don't know. I don't know. But in the end, girl, we finessed the game, so that's all that matters. So yeah, just go ahead and install your lace like you would normally install a lace, piece by piece, and yeah. Alright, y'all, so I'm finished installing the lace, or gluing it down rather, and I'm just pushing the baby hairs now forward, or I guess what are the edges of my hair, my baby hairs. I'm pushing them forward so that I can wrap my hair up. Now obviously the cap isn't like melted to my skin, just because I don't want to, like I said, take the risk of just creating more breakouts underneath. Obviously I probably should take the thing off, but I've literally only had this frontal in for a week, and that would be a waste of money. So I'm just trying to give myself another week at least, and going on about my business. I'm taking these rapid strips, the wrap strips, and that's what I'm going to use to hold down or secure my lace. I'm using some got to be glue, obviously. Got to be spray, because obviously, like I said, I didn't use that much glue. So that's just going to be my extra security. And then I'm going to use these strips to tie down the frontal. And after this, y'all, I literally went to sleep. It was like 12 a.m. or almost 12 a.m. So I went to bed. And this is me the next day, actually the next day at night. Before I got on camera, I wanted to see if I can actually do baby hairs, because if you know me, you know I'm horrible at them, and I did not know how this was going to turn out. But y'all see my baby hairs over there? I had did those off camera, and I was like, oh, I gotta come back. I got so excited, because I was just like, who am I? Like, I don't do hair, I do makeup, and look at me. It takes some finesse. But nah, y'all, okay, so here I am doing baby hairs, not knowing what I'm doing. I also used what is it called, the edge booster, or whatever edge control you saw me show you guys. That's what I used. I used a little bit of wrapping lotion to kind of map out my edges at first, and then I like secured it with the edge control. Y'all, do y'all see me? Do y'all see me? I cannot believe I did that. I never in a million years would have thought that like I would have been able to make it to this point. Frontals, that was dead. That was dead. Now look at me. You can tell I'm sick of these stylist stuff. But anyway, I'm wrapping my hair back up for a little bit. Well, not for a little bit, just to like set everything, set the edges, set the baby hairs. And then I'm going to speed through the flat ironing process, because y'all already know what that looks like, what that be like. And then the reveal, oh my gosh, y'all, we really did it. If you learned something, or if you stuck around to this point in the video, please leave a comment down below and let me know how I did or how I'm doing so far. If you have any tips, any pointers for me, please let me know that as well. You know, if you learned something, please let me know that. I don't know, y'all. I'm really proud of myself. Like, I'm so proud of myself. I'm sorry. I gotta toot my own horn because I never would have thought. As I'm looking back watching this video, never would have thought. Never would have thought. Y'all. So yeah, guys, I really don't think that I did that bad, not too shabby. I did what I can do. The baby hairs are definitely hitting on something. They're my better. This was one of my better days. The lace definitely does look scalped. I just gotta like finesse the color, but you know, we finesse all of this. We could do some. We got this far. We could do it. You could see the joy on my face, y'all. Alright guys, I just want to say we are finessers. We are not professionals. We do what we gotta do to get the job done, and that's that. Obviously I will have to, you know, go in with my like powder foundation and then like change the lace color a little bit. But y'all, I did not expect this to turn out, and then like this front part is like doing a weird thing, but y'all, I did not expect this to come out how it came out. Like, I didn't expect for it to be like this. Like, I thought it was gonna give me such a harder time. I thought it was gonna be much harder than this. I'm not even much gonna lie. Yeah, y'all, so obviously I would still have to, you know, change the lace, do a little bit of color matching, but you know, you could do that on your own. Your girl really finessed the game. I really finessed the game. Definitely about to keep practicing this game and get better and better, because we're gonna be our own stylist, we're gonna be our own makeup artist, we're gonna be period. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm about to rub up my hair. I'm not gonna do anything to my lace right now because I don't have anywhere to go, but I definitely did want to get it back on my forehead. So yeah, I just want to thank you guys for watching this video, experimenting with me, finessing with me. Don't forget to hit that like button, comment down below, subscribe, tell a friend and tell a friend, follow your girl. Oh well, yeah, follow me on Instagram and all that good stuff, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.